Now when it comes to G-Shocks, they do have a lot of oversized behemoths like the Mudmaster triple sensor that I know and love. I personally own one. And they also have some more subtle offerings, if I can say subtle when we're talking about G-Shocks, but I'm referring to the DW5600s, right? More rectangular, easier to wear on the wrist day to day, and there's just a whole lot of variation within the 5600 catalog. But when it comes to my personal favorite, it's kind of right smack dab in the middle of those two. I'm talking about the DW6900, specifically the Neo Tokyo, and I'm going to tell you exactly why I love this watch oh so much. Now, I do want to mention, we just did a restock at the Time Teller shop at the time of filming. We have this beautiful Wittenauer skeletonized case, 10 karat rolled gold, and yeah, it's just incredible. It has genuine diamonds set at the 12, 3, and 9 o'clock indexes. It's just an incredibly unique watch, Longines made, beautiful. And there's a whole bunch of other watches there that are available at the time of filming, and they get scooped up weekly, so please don't miss out. Click the link in the description below and check out the shop.
Ooh, ooh. Don't forget to check out this month's spooky season exclusives only at the Time Teller shop. Ooh. Also, we have Don't Start Watch Collecting t-shirts. Ooh.
It is 4:09 p.m. Let's get down to business. Now initially, if you were to ask me what I thought the ideal G-Shock is, I would say my DW6600. Very intuitive button layout, you know, you have all the timers and settings on the sides of the case, and then you have this huge button right in the middle that has this incredible EL backlight. It's just, you know, there's no really fumbling around for the buttons. It's just everything's where you want and need it to be. The 6600 has just like insane, almost unbelievable battery life. I'm not kidding. I've had my DW6600 since the 90s and I've never replaced the batteries, and it's going strong. I have no idea. Maybe, is it cursed? The watch's case is just a perfect size for my wrist, and it's been tested and proven by the United States Navy SEALs. So when you type in G-Shock DW6600, one of the first things that comes up is Navy SEAL watch, and it's just because of how prevalent it was within the SEAL teams of the time. But when G-Shock announced the Neo Tokyo variants, I knew that it was kind of something special and right up my alley. Now when it comes to this one on my wrist, the 6900 Neo Tokyo, you see it essentially is the 6600 with a few subtle display changes, and of course we're going to be talking about the colorway and how the patterns have changed a bit. You know, when we look at this Neo Tokyo, it's just the understated tones with like splashes of neon colors. I'm talking blues, reds, even some yellows in there. We see this kind of mustard, almost orange shock resist font under the Casio signage. It reminds me of like Akira's opening sequence when their motorbikes are going through Neo Tokyo and you see the brake lights and the headlights just kind of whipping through the night. Neon Genesis Evangelion, even some Initial D in there. Contra, right, on the NES. Retro synthwave aesthetic. It's just like kind of nostalgic and just very fun and understated with splashes of neon. And best of all, released right around $100, just under $100 actually, this Neo Tokyo DW6900 was definitely a no-brainer. Now, I actually didn't have to spend any money on this watch because a very avid viewer of mine actually sent this along with the two other US released Neo Tokyos to my P.O. box as like a surprise gift. And you know who you are, special thanks. He didn't want to be mentioned on camera, but you freaking rock. Simply put, this DW6900 Neo Tokyo is a very capable, nostalgic, fun, affordable, just easy to wear everyday G-Shock. And again, I mean, the Mudmaster might be as capable as G-Shocks can be, but it's definitely not something I would want to wear every day. And it is essentially a DW6600. Same button layout, same, again, capabilities, functionality. It has everything I need, nothing I don't. It's just, it's very familiar to me. Again, I've had that DW6600 for over 20 years. So this thing, I mean, it's essentially the same watch, just a bit cooler. So I know people are going to ask me to do a pros and cons of this watch because that's kind of the thing we do on this channel. So pros would be the colorway, very nostalgic and fun. It's essentially a DW6600 and it's incredibly affordable. And if I had to pick a con, it would be the negative display. All right, although I do really love the way it looks with this watch in kind of less than bright light, that negative display can be very difficult to read, but that's where that EL backlight comes into play. So yeah, definitely would be a con though, would be that negative display. So guys, what do you think? What would you say is the best G-Shock of all time in your opinion? Please leave that comment in the comment section. And I want to thank you guys for supporting the channel. We just broke past 170,000 subscribers and we hit 26,000 followers on Instagram. You guys freaking rock. Thank you so much for the support, guys. I never would have ever imagined being here. And we've been on the channel for 4 years. And you've just changed my life, so thank you so much. And again, if you are one of these newer followers, newer subscribers, please do hit the bell icon so you get notified when I upload. Make sure to check out Instagram so you can see all these fun Instagram reels I've been posting. It's kind of the more comedic side of watch collecting. You can check out my car channel, T3 Time to Drive, where we upload everything about the automotive side of things, because I know a lot of watch collectors also have a crossover in you know, cars. And why do all our hobbies have to cost money, please? But thank you so much, guys. I will see you on the next one. Thanks for all the support. Please stay happy, stay healthy, and stay blessed. I'm Jory Goodman, the Time Teller, and always remember, I didn't invent time, I just tell it.